Hello everybody, what is up? My name is AsterKatt and welcome back to Zero Escape VLR. There was about half a second there where I really wanted to say your turn to die. I have no idea why, but I'm super excited. We're going to be continuing today from the new room that we have never been in before, which is fascinating to me. We have gone through a white door for the first time, which is super exciting. So much happened last time. I'm trying to think of like any of the main points I wanted to bring up. I don't believe for a second that Dio has a kid. If he does, I will be very shocked. I'm so curious about all of this going on. Also, I'm really cold, so I'm gonna grab a blanket. Give me like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the plaque on the door?
It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might
That's
run
right.
through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
There's probably some sort of password. Yeah, I'm worried about them. We don't know what happened to Kay and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Okay. Seek a way out. Alright. Security room. Oh boy, okay. This must be the main monitoring station. All 9 of the screens are dark, though. Probably aren't powered up. Looks like it. So, how do we turn them on? What kind of a question is that? There's probably some switches or something around here somewhere. Okay. There are 9 screens, but all of them are off. 9 screens! 999! Maybe there's some power switches around. Okay. Oh! Hey, I just rubbed it a little and it turned on. I don't think the rest is going to be that easy, though. Look at the screen. Yeah, password. There's a password input field right in the center of the screen. A long console. There's a... Oh. Pardon me. There's a screen in the middle of it. Okay, can we press anything else? It's probably the main console. We can't click down here. Yellow chair sits before me. It's a chair, it's yellow. Can I click it a bunch of times? No. Okay. So we can't click anything else there. What about this? Speakers. Yeah. They look pretty normal. Huge speakers, yeah. Can't click there. Okay. This one's the same. I barely touched it. It's ready to go. Yeah, it's showing the same thing too. A curved console. There's a screen set in the center of it. Alright. Giant monitor. It's blank. Yeah, nothing at all. Okay. Got some binders? Yeah, some binders. Damn, I can't understand a word of this. Looks like some kind of code. All these binders are like that. Shoot. Full of code I can't read. I wonder what this is. Dunno. Looks like a machine of some kind. A tall machine. No idea what it does. Hopefully nothing bad. We have red, yellow, and blue lights. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be the same. This big screen blank though. I don't think the power's on. Yeah. A chair. Yes, and a green one at that. Okay. And yeah, this one switched on just like the other two. Looks like it. So we have green, yellow, red. Is this supposed to be green? I wonder. Okay, we have this door. Lock. Huh. Just like the other ones. Well, at least we know how to get out. So we need to find a key for this, huh? That'd be my guess. Ooh. Looks like we've got 9 switches. There's a little thunderbolt icon up here. My guess is these are a bunch of power switches. They're all red. Does that mean they're all off? How about you try and flip some of them? Did you hear something? Yeah, I did. Kind of a starting up sound. This seems really dangerous and stupid. Okay. Some binders. They're full of codes I can't read. So there's probably some sort of combination there. Over here. Alright, so this is a whole different set. Whoa, what? These are from security cameras. I thought so. Hey, what about Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere? You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. No Dio or Kay either. Might as well take a good look at it, though. Damn, nothing. Okay. So this is one of the, yeah, floor B, floor A, the Golem Bay. I don't remember this room. This is the lounge. I don't remember this room very well, or this room. Can't see anybody though, okay. Still need the password there, alright. What? Hourglass with red sand. Oh, 4! Clover! An hourglass. Looks like the sand inside is red. Small tangent that isn't really relevant to everything going on, but I've been into multiple series recently that have numbers, so I'm like 4, and I'm like, okay, 4. Clover? And then my brain is like Clover, but also Kamimura. And, oh god, who else is 4? My goodness, sorry, I'm yawning a lot today. Kamimura, Clover, Igarashi. Who's 4 in Milgram? Oh, never mind. It's Moo. I hate her. Sorry. So I'm just like, I'm thinking of all the number 4s. An hourglass looks like the sand inside is red. Something's engraved on the top. Looks like a number 4. 4? What the heck does that mean? Well, given the purpose of most hourglasses, I guess it means it's a 4-second clock. In other words, it'll take you 4 seconds for all the sand to run through it after you flip it. Why would we need a 4-second clock? Man, wouldn't that be cool? Go, go, go! Okay. How long's this one? 11. S? I never remember whether Tamba or Suno is 11. I think it's Tamba? Nope, it's Suno. Gosh darn it. S Suno Naruha. I'm so good at this. Do you think this does something? Looks weird, but I'm pretty sure they're just shelves. A set of shelves made up of 8 hexagons? A set of shelves made up of 8 hexagons. There are triangles wedged in between the hexagons. Can we pull them out or what? Okay. Fascinating. Can we look at the steps? Steps are colored. No? Okay. What is this? Oh! Is this a lion? What's it got in its mouth? Some kind of button, right? Looks like you can push it. I can barely make it out, but I think there's something carved on the surface. A sun? The 9th lion? Yeah! Wait, so is this lion eating the sun? Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. That okay? Yeah, sure. Whoa! The light's turned off. I guess it's the light switch. Oh! Okay. Strange looking set of shelves. Hey, check it out. It's all lit up. Yeah, pretty colorful. Do you think it's a hint? Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna turn the lights on, okay? Yeah, do it. Ah. Okay. Oh! First step, there's a red line along the edge. Second step has a magenta line. Third step, it's pretty deep though, more like a standing slope than a step. There's a cyan line along the edge. Okay, can I look at these steps? Fourth step, a yellow line runs the length of the edge. Blue. Fifth step, it is a green line. Okay. A sofa. Seems perfectly normal. A sofa sat against the wall. Looks just like a sofa you might see in a living room or a frat house yard. Okay, Sigma. Oh! What? There are letters on the front of the step underneath the red line. TMJYUVGJ. And then, what other colors do we have? We have red, green, yellow. Okay. Oh, well, we don't have a way to put in the password. I think we need to put in a password. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Leave me alone. Damn it, I don't get it. Yeah, red chair. Yeah, so? Nothing. It just caught my eye. Okay, this is the red one. Okay. Cool, that was relatively simple. Did it work? Yeah, I guess so. Good job. Cakewalk. Sure. Did you see this icon? The one in the upper left corner? Yeah. What this icon means? Well, there's only one way to find out, right? Very true. Change the colors to the correct one by clicking the hexagons and triangles. Remember, you only have 4 moves to complete this puzzle. Okay. Okay. Wow. How do I put in the other passwords first? Darn. I only get 4 moves. Guess whoever made this figured that was enough. This is hard. You do know where the colors are supposed to go? Yes. Yeah, but let me... Yellow. Q and Y. Q and Y. Okay. Ha! This one's done too! Same results as before. And another icon up in the corner. Is this icon supposed to be an hourglass? Touch it and find out. Right. Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass, then fill in the blanks. If the value has a 0-digit number, place a 0 before it. Oh, okay. And the red one's 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 9, 11. Oh my god. This is cakewalk. Yeah. Okay, I just typed the wrong number. Ha! Got it! Not bad. There's another icon on the screen now. Yes, there is. Hey, look! The screen's... Excuse me, the screen's changed. Huh? What? What the heck is this? There's a different word on each one. I guess we're supposed to shuffle them around until we get a sentence. How? Well, look at the screen underneath them. It's got the same words in 9 squares. So I'm supposed to use that console to move the words around? That would be my guess. Okay, let's give this thing a shot then. She knows me. I will... Oh. She knows everything? Okay, so I think it has to be she knows everything, because I knows everything doesn't make sense. And, I'm struggling. Damn it, no dice. Get a hold of yourself. I'm discounting on you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Okay. Another password? Alright, fine. You better get this right, Sigma. ADGB. Okay. And I'm assuming this is gonna be like the other side. Done. Good. That's all of them then. Oh, well done. Would it really kill you to stain that down like 10%? Yes. Look at the corner of the screen. Yeah, an icon. Okay, so this one needs to be green on the outside. Oh, okay. I don't know how I did that. Oh, you figured it out. Not bad. And my reward? Huh, nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you, though. You mean this new icon? Right. What was that noise? Nothing happened on screen. Look up. The one over your head. Huh? I was you! What? Cool. Oh! I didn't realize I could press the triangles too. That's my bad. Ha! How do you like that puzzle? It's too early to celebrate. Check your screen. You got a new icon. What are you doing? It's just like the other one. Look up. Will be me. What the hell's that? It's not even a sentence. Will be me. Just as I was you. I was you. Will be me. Wait, what? It keeps saying I need to erase some words. I'm wondering, can we turn them off? I forgot we could do that. These are the words that are on. Wait, no. I was you, will be me. Do they stay if we rearrange them? No. I'm wondering, I was you, will be me doesn't make sense. I'm wondering if it's the she knows everything that's supposed to stay. So that would be the bottom 3 that need to stay on. Nope. Yeah. Okay, who is she? Ah, just as I thought. Yeah, looks like you got it. Good work. Nothing's changed though. Well, at least not here. Yeah. Take a look at the screens up on the wall. Oh! This is good work, Sigma. I've been waiting for this. A new save password, huh? Yeah, let's go open it. Okay, is this gonna be the password that lets us out? Same safe as before. Probably open it the same way too. We just need to plug in the password? Yeah, give it a try. If this is the gold file. I didn't want the gold file, I want it out! Excellent. It opened. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, I guess I was you, will be me. So let's leave those off. And turn all the other ones on. Okay, that wasn't that hard. Oh, nice work. Look, the screen's changed. Yeah, it's a different password this time. Sun, sun, moon. Yeah, I got this. No, I don't. I immediately forgot. Okay, sun, sun, moon. Okay. It opened. So it did. This card looks familiar. Different image, though. Yeah, it's one of the AB room cards. Well, I guess there are 2 of them, actually. These are the star keys the announcer was talking about. And then we've got the same key as usual. Yep. Cool. Okay, let's get going. Alright. Other door. This door. The lock for the door. It says lock. I'm gonna open it, okay? You ready? Yes, of course I am. Get on with it. Right. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1! You found it! Yay!
Wait,
Yes.
I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage.
Yes.
Are you following me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're trying to talk about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
It is definitely worth a shot. Definitely. What do we do? Okay. You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up.
Okay.
A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles.
Okay.
Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Oh! Whoa, okay. Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it.
Knock
Good
it
work.
off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Girl! Wait, what the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Of course. By Zero?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Oh my goodness, I mentioned this in the comments, but not everybody will check the comments. I was so shocked by the idea of Luna being a killer that I forgot that we knew who killed the old woman. So I was like, oh my god, Luna didn't kill the old woman, did she? No, she didn't. Dio did, you idiot. You know this. Hey, what's this? Yeah.
It says Golem's status.
That should be the system log of those robots. Told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
Guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second. There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. I knew it! That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah. But he said that what passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then try the one that says catch. These file names seem just like random characters. Yeah, that's a lot of numbers. Whatever, just pick one and open it, I guess.
This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's probably from right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. Oh no! See?
Interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Let's work quick so that they don't erase it. Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Tenryoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, then it happened. Oh! My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. What? Why is she talking like that? It's really funny! She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What is going on here? Can't understand what she's saying. And why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. The hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. Oh! I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Vi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Are we? Her voice sounded normal again. She wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they got lost and found.
Insanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I must just be getting tired. Kind of surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. I forgot about that, but I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
Yes. What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna.
Yes.
I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this
See
recorded?
you in a minute.
Up there on the right. That looks like some sort of
Can
time
you figure
code.
it out?
No, it's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
The central server seems to be using its own time system.
Interesting.
Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's Kay.
Yeah.
Looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much
I'll
time's
just
left.
pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means it's footage from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us. That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other
I looked
angles?
around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Interesting,
I'll move
okay.
back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute? Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then...
Oh, wait. To add time to the hourglass. Okay. Oh, someone's coming in. Luna! Is that Clover behind her?
This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now, you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse.
Okay.
With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. Looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Oh, because this is when Clover was probably accusing Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her. Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Listen to it?
What the hell is this?
The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone! As they watched, Clover moved steadily toward Luna, who backed away almost as if she was frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? No, you said this was it.
Yeah, this is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That
Hold
means...
on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At
Okay.
0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
What? Looking all suspicious. Dio. He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up
I don't
to?
know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. Well, obviously. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
With knowing Dio, it probably was. And whatever it was, it happened during this time?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like
The
what?
cyan door opening. Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. Oh. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just
If
like
Kay
the others.
was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
Yeah, okay. There's Kay coming in the bottom of the frame, and he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death. So...
That's all the footage I wanted to show you.
Either Clover or Dio.
I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
Does it? You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. So 0 hours, 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours, 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 0 hours, 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there's 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours, 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 0:21, the remaining time until the primary door is open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... I actually don't know. That might... Because, like, Clover makes sense. Can I say Dio regardless?
What makes
Dio.
you so sure?
He was up to
And
something
you
in
think
there.
that something was killing Luna?
Not necessarily. I kind of just want to blame Dio.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's not a very strong argument.
Who do you
Right
think
now,
it is?
The most likely suspect is
That was
Clover.
what I thought. Why? Luna could have still been alive after Clover left the room. I was thinking the time frame doesn't make much sense. Because, like, I mean, I guess, I don't know. And we know Clover has no problem killing people. Love you, Clover, but Dio and Kay both went to the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna, too.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
What is that other
Dio
thing?
said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet. Which you mean he also knew that she was dead,
Exactly.
right?
If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna?
But he said nothing, almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now, why would he do that? I can think of 2 reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself. If the latter was correct, however, I suspect he would have behaved differently.
I agree.
If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Doors without her.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna.
I agree.
Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
That when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly. Clover also has a motive.
You mean what Alice
Yeah.
noticed?
The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess.
Because Luna didn't do it.
Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off, or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
I would be more shocked by this if we didn't know Clover. Like, I mean, the axe ending. When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty solid theory, though. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No, nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Oh, yeah, we're going back. I forgot that we weren't just like... I forgot we weren't just like leaving and escaping. She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
For some reason in my brain, I was just like, oh yeah, these are the last doors, so we're just gonna like leave. But we're not. That's only the number 9 door. Not yet. No one's here.
All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. Crew quarters. Okay. I really, really do want to like write myself maps for all of these. Crew quarters.
You search rooms 1 and 2.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Okay. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about a death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not that. Oh, shoot. But it's not them anymore. Just a strange cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong?
Why are you so close to me? Please back up.
You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others?
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. Infirmary. Okay. Okay. I guess they're dead. The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned to ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. I think they're pretty dead, Sigma. The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. Heart hammered away at my ribs and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Oh, yeah. I guess the partition was in the way. Why are they chained together? They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped in here when the doors closed.
Look.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them
Probably
that did this?
Not.
There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand. It's probably from a knife or something similar. It's been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them.
Yeah.
The needles in their bracelets. Yeah.
You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected.
Ugh.
The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. If someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them, they didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. What's
I
wrong?
take back what I just said.
You find something? I bent down, picked something up, and handed it to me. Cyan bracelet. This was Quark's!
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
He's not dead, though. No. No! This can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
I mean, to be fair, based on what we know so far, but...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, So you're saying he escaped and then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic?
Because I don't know.
Have you actually seen Quark dead? Huh?
No.
You need to think positive, Sigma.
Gee, that's a very angry face for saying that.
Reality is what we believe it to be.
Girl. Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough!
Girl, back up!
Quark is definitely alive.
Uh-huh.
He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't.
Okay.
You can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first. Clues.
Why? What kind of clues?
To who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that. I have no idea who could have done this. The only person my brain obviously goes to Dio, but why would Dio have done that?
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What? What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took
I
it?
don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Phi knelt down next to Clover. She spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
Huh? It's written in blood. Must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
Or 910. But yeah, 016 is probably more accurate. What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like
Anyway,
that.
these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No, there's also Quark.
Yeah, that was another thing.
I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it. This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about the old woman we found? Who killed her? Oh, whoa. The movement at AV room makes Luna seem the most suspicious, but when would she have done it? We don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect, but now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist, and why did they kidnap us and bring us here? Great questions. While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Phi. Give me something. Anything. A clue! A hint! Come on, you've got to have something!
The Luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they wanted to
That's
test. No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint, so you need to make it dark. You have to turn the lights off in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room! Fi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure we'd be fine, but we knew where we were going. I had a deep feeling in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. What are we, what? Like, are we thinking that, like, Kay and Dio already went through here? Anybody in here? Oh, oh my God! What? Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think, was laughter in this situation, defensive response designed to protect the brain from a constant emotional bombardment? They said that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning meant to help the body to avoid death. When death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Why are we going on this tangent? Species A feels pain, but species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving. Because they feel no pain, some of species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, species A is eliminated and only species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. It feels like Zero Escape again, for sure. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. And genes I've been given by millions of years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. We've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark.
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Well, girl, what do you want me to think? All right, then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane?
Maybe a little bit.
And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. I was gonna say when you were passed out, the one time I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. The round trip took about a minute, and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, and the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? Might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where did something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, What you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually. Take a look at this.
A knife? There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the one that was in Alice, yeah. It's the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers
Like,
before.
wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it! When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
Those numbers describe the shape and size of the wound, right? So if they match, this means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
Match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? That's what happened. Why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see and then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
Yes.
Don't you
What?
remember what I said? I found 2 things. There was
Is it
the
the
knife
Luminol?
and...
Oh.
This.
There was yeah. Hey, this is that
What do you
key.
mean that key?
We found it in the Golem bag, yeah. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she hung on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yes. Yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
Oh! What do you mean?
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh, yeah! So that's it! It unlocks the suit,
Yeah.
right?
Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fi shoved the key in the slot and twisted. But
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open.
That's
With
annoying.
this axe in here.
You're saying it shorted the suit out or
I
something?
think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder.
That's such a good question. So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah, no way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he
Well,
was.
Still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching for a few seconds when she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Tenmyoji had.
Yeah. We don't know yet.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink? Why
He
not?
might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died.
That is very true, yes.
It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you gonna check for a luminal reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in
That's
here, though.
okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Are we gonna see Dio's bracelet? If that's what... Wow, if that's what Kay sprayed for? Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here.
That's a lot of
I'm
people.
disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
It really does not, no. And that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out one of the bracelets would have blood on
That
it?
would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case,
I know!
Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one
What?
of them is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero
I
Senior?
don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Okay, perhaps after he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of Species B.
Huh?
I love you, Sigma. Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then...
All of this would be over. This off...
Oh, sorry. I keep cutting you off. I'm too trigger happy on the finger.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Who? What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible.
Mark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming. I mean, like, who else could have opened it? Oh my god, elevator ride. Ah! I need to know. What the heck? What is going on? Damn it! There's no one here. Did they run
Why
off?
would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, what? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it
Must have
open.
taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them?
Right.
Maybe Quark's a suspect after all, then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be? I know.
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? Where are we going? Ah, the room Dio and Kay investigated.
Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be
Yeah.
there. Alright, let's move. Director's office? Door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
I hope it has one of those chairs. You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. Sigma, I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte now!
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
With our luck, it's gonna be another dead body. Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting
That
for
would
us?
make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open
You
it.
don't need to keep asking me if...
To be fair, he didn't ask. He just opened it. Okay. Oh. HEL? Huh. Huh.
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
Is
A
biting.
sun?
Has a couple input fields for a user ID and
Probably
password.
can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something
Sure.
in?
I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now.
What did you try to put in?
Can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I guess. If I turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk, I felt compelled to stay. I found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun? A lion biting the sun. Mentamori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death if the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe... What? Remember death. Oh! Oh, snap. What? Oh. Remember. Wait, have I seen all of those? I have no idea. It's no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks. Well. So that's how that works. I see. Some of those were you keep adding things in there, don't you? That's so strange. Alright. Time to quit. Oh, goodness gracious. So many things to think about. This episode ended up I ended up recording for longer than intended, for sure. So I hope you guys, well, I don't know, because some of it was the investigation, so some of it will get cut out. But if the episode is longer, I hope you enjoyed the longer episode. Ooh, sorry I kept yawning through so much of it. I didn't mean to. I was very actively interested in what was happening. What the heck? Like, I don't think it was Quark, but, like, also, what could be happening? I have no idea, but I'm very interested and excited to learn more. So yeah, I'm gonna think about this while I edit it, because I should have thoughts, and I really need to actually write them down. If you'd like to discuss this with me, if you'd like to talk to me or anybody else who watches the series, That wasn't the way I normally say it, but there's a link to the Discord in the description of this video and the about page of my channel. We have lots of fun there. We need to talk about this game more. I feel like we don't talk about this game enough. Anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!